It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Rocco switch, let's go.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy has room down the left sideline. 30, hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner. 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the four-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Right, ready to send this one away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
That's got to be so frustrating for the run. If you're fighting the good fight, you even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
They went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Hey, 47. What do you think?
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Ball to the left side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. A gain of 15 there, and that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Dak off the play fake. He put everything he had into this one. Going into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Colsenativo's got it. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
They'll go play action. Here's Darts. Big man's showing up the yards. And he has this down to the 34. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going play action with Darts. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. This is Scannaboo, left side. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take a 13-0 lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Ready to send this one away. Return coming here from the 12. And he stopped on the run back of the 27.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Dak now from the gun. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go.
Now Dak to throw. And screen here to Blue. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Third and just 2 to go.
47.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Colson-Adebo's got it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
Right there, an attack on the point after. And the Giants push their lead to 21-zip already.
Set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Has it at the 11. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here we go.
1st and 10, Prescott. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people, if you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, 26.
Play action, Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Throwing the out route complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down, that playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Yeah. Here we go. 26. 26.
Another throw for Prescott. That's incomplete left side.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Yeah. 26.
Prescott to throw once more. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown.
Kill. We're going to 54. Why ain't? Switch. Hey. Under. Gun. Here we go. 46.
Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown.
Here we go. Wide eight.
Dak throwing again. incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now a pitch to Tracy. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 21-0 our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Jack Panther. Go.
Here's Tracy once more. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Let's stop made by Donovan Ezaraku.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. Throws this one deep down the right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First and 10 after that last highlight. They're at the 30.
Unlock line, unlock. Come on. Set. Steady, ready.
Scatterboo here on the toss. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And this is going to be Cowboys football. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Wide in. Here we go, going to 54, wide in. Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He's going deep this time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on fourth.
Go to 54. Go forward, hey.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. He's got it to his running back. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down. They pull off the conversion.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And this one does not go far.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Second down now. They need 7. Now it's Prescott again. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. That play good for 17 and a first down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Start the drive with Blue. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Now it's Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. Escapes a defender. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Prescott now on 3rd and 1. Nice caught, he's got Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Lamb has another one. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Second down now, 7 to go. The third down run with Blue. Has room into the secondary, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Complete to Hyatt. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The Giants using their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready up. Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He's got it over the middle. He brushed him off with ease. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
I'm not flying.
They'll go left side with Tracy. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They go right back to Tracy. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get more points to end a lopsided first half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Right on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. He lofts it deep right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Ready to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 26.
Shotgun snap will give to Blue. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Still inches to go on third down. Here's Dak. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
All set to go now from the 35.
There we go. 26.
Play action now for Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah! There we go. 20.
Throwing again, Prescott. And screen here to Blue. Blast through midfield. And finally stopped at the 34. That one goes for 31 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Offense up to the line fast.
First down.
Kill.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
26.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they take him down right along the 30.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
54 wide. There we go. Wide. Here we go. 46. There we go. Kill. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Hits his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
Banks. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Coming to the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Here's Prescott. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So first down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys get it back to a 14-point game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. It's Darius Slayton with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Coming left is Tracy. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On the toss to Tracy. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On the give, it's Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Blue gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st down, here's Dak. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down.
Hey, kill!
Now it's Prescott again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now within one score in the fourth. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 contact. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, here's Dart. Forced out to his right. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go, set. Unlock mine. Cougar 19. Rush in. Take over.
A handoff to Tracy. And we'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
If there's ever a play we can call hard and grinding the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. On play action with Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 3rd down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Giants feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tracy. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. Defense earns a timeout.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. And this was certainly a miss hit low and pretty short. That right there might just earn him a one-way ticket to his coach's doghouse. He interfered with a fair catch, and that gives this offense a free 15-yard boost heading on the field. A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
47. Hey, kill.
Back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Lamb brings it in yet again. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
He'll look to throw it. Flush down out to his left. He can run it. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Up the middle, Blue. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. The Giants using their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, 47.
Here he is to throw. Buying some time right. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And that one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie us up 28-all. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Tracy on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. It is caught left side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Second down now, they need 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Head 60, head 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun this time, here's Darts. Taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
19 Tiger, 19 hard 70.
To throw. On the move, headed right. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40.
38-yard line.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Well, Brock, 4 quarters. Couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires.
Matthew White set to kick off.
From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Handoff running left. It's Blue. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Dak now from the gun. Chased out to his right. Checking this one down. It's Blue. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far. In past years, for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, and that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yeah, there we go. I take. All right, hey.
Dak off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Going to 52. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 40. All right, hey. 26.
Going with blue here. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah! All right, hey.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Yeah, here we go. All right, hey.
Throwing now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And now a window opens for the opposing sideline to end this game.
The 4 quarters couldn't do, Kate. The last 2 plays might have. Drive stalls on 3rd, then a makeable field goal is no good. And now that offense will take over, needing just a little bit of distance for a game winner of their own.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. But they can do something here. Ready to operate on 2nd down. He's trying to push the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call. A give to Tracy up the middle. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
At the 26-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Tracy once more. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants take the lead in this game. Now, these are the moments you dream about as a football player, right, Bronk? Coming down to it in overtime, a chance to play hero, and he stepped up and carried that ball across the line to end it.
We all feel it. I mean, we feel all the way up there. It's a whole new game when you get to overtime. The urgency at an all-time high, and so cool for them to run it across that line. And the whole team gets to celebrate the right call at the right time in the defining moment.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.